We know when the cameras are rolling and we'll kill it. Shit.
Shit. That's hot.
Cheers, bitch.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
Hello. Welcome to the Gay Agenda podcast.
Yeah.
This is the very, very first episode of trying to be out of our head and talk about crazy
Talk
things.
about just the gay agenda in Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area. As you could say.
You said specifically.
Well, this area.
That,
but like everywhere
yeah,
too.
'Cause
not universal, not like
Yeah.
the United States of America, but like you know, everywhere.
America. Yeah. It's literally the first time we're getting to actually talk about what this is gonna look like, where we're gonna be trying to do a podcast for however long to come.
Hopefully forever.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's giving us an opportunity to kiki and gossip, but also be like respectful, but like spill tea, but also not.
Because
But
it's
also
like a regular day for us. Just we're not texting or FaceTiming.
Yeah, this is like conversation. So I feel like
that made it sound shady when I said that.
I'm screaming as if it wasn't going to come off that way. No. So yeah, we're just trying to, I don't know, have fun and do something that's like, I don't know, interesting to, I think, what the gay community would like to hear and want to talk about.
And I feel like what we say is on our mind. A lot of gays will be thinking that as well.
Yeah.
It will spark questions, maybe like resolutions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, it's kind of a necessary thing that we're doing this, in my opinion.
Yeah. I feel like, too, I was talking to Kyle about this before we even thought about this, but it's like there is not enough, like, podcasts that are about the gay community or that talk about gay things and, like, all that without it being like a drag thing or without it being like
no shade to them.
Yeah, and no shade at all. No, yeah.
People that aren't in drag, they don't really have this.
Yeah, like we don't talk about the stuff that like we just be doing on a day-to-day and that we feel and experience and I think about in different ways than a lot of like straight people, and no shade to straight people because I'm sure there's gonna be straight people listening.
Gotta be straight so we can't
just not them. Just a few photos. But yeah, it's like we just feel like we want to talk about these things, and I cannot wait to let y'all see and hear, I guess, because it's gonna be both a visual and audio podcast for a while till we continue to upgrade, because literally this is more so like we are so eager to start that we just wanted to like get stuff rolling. Yeah. So the visual is looking not as visual as she should be, but
you know, we all start somewhere.
She will get there.
Sister.
Yeah.
We all start somewhere.
And also too, we really do want to like talk about these things and like feel like it's a conversation and not just like biased opinions, but they do have like truth to them, I think.
We got a lot of examples.
A lot. And to be honest,
we live in like a metro area.
Yeah.
So.
I know that we literally just jumped into this, but we didn't even really talk about who we are and like what we do, I guess, generally, but like yeah.
People that don't know us.
Yeah. So my name is James. I am a Vegas born and raised girl. Girl. And I study psychology, still do, and I'm also a creative. I love to make music and do videography and do all types of creative little things, and really whatever I feel like I'm good at, I run with. So we're gonna talk. And also I feel like I'm good at talking, so let's talk. No.
Let's get it out.
Let's get it all out, why can't we? So yeah, and I love the social life, I love the gay life, I love the gay community, like, in general, like, literally obsessed. But I feel I have qualms with my own issues and things that also feel like are pressing for everybody in the community. And I feel like I just continue to see recurring themes and, like, especially like knowing what I feel like I know. I feel like it's like making me see things differently, and not in a bad way, just like more realistic and like optimistic. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's necessary. So, what about you?
My name is Kyle. I am from Sarasota, Florida originally. Florida girl, born and raised. We now live in Tampa. I like long walks on the beach.
Oh, it's
I'm a
great.
Taurus.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, my birthday's in 10 days. But,
Literally.
well, no, actually 11, but, you know, tomorrow makes it 10, so whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I studied forensic science. I know she's smart, and but I hated it. So now I work in optics, like for your eyes.
Like for your eyes.
Like for your because when I say optics, people are like, "What is that?" And I'm like, you know, like your eyes, and they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's what optics are for.
No. So yeah, I love getting fucked up with this one and just having a great old time.
Yeah,
Sister.
that sums it up.
What do I
Like,
sound like when I say that? Sister. Like Jade.
Jane.
Jade.
Oh,
Oh no, Jane. Yeah. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
Jade. I get them mixed up a lot.
I'm screaming.
Cut
Said
that out.
same 4 letters.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras dead
Cut the
ass.
cameras.
Okay.
She'll come for me if I say that.
No. Oh my god. Also, a little bit more about me too, because I kind of fucked this too. I'm an Aries, and I make a lot of bird noises. So like when I laugh, it sounds a lot like birds. Like the
You know,
ones
I
that are
never put
screaming
two
right
and two
now.
together. That's not a bird. That's James.
Oh, that's me. Right. That's just a little audio thing we have playing on loop around
Yeah.
the premises.
I recorded it, so it was just like over and over again.
Oh my god. But yeah, so I guess a little bit more on what we wanted to say on our very first, because this is really just an introduction. Like, I feel like we're wanting to have that first episode be a really longer conversation,
Yes.
and we need to have time for that, so we're trying to.
Definitely try to make it open and fun. We don't want to seem like
Yeah.
snotty bitches.
Yeah,
Because we're not, I promise. To
Yeah.
an extent.
I mean, I think every person can have a level of bitchiness and snottiness, but not snotty like bad, like
Yeah.
like just. 'Cause I hate that word. That sounds so bad.
Snottiness, yeah.
That sounds so
Let's
like.
talk about it.
Let's talk about
Oh
it.
my God, that
That'll
should
be
be our
another
catchphrase.
episode.
That should be our catchphrase. Like, you know how, like, they
That's
all, like,
naughty.
those two drag queens are like, "Can I see you in the back?" And they're, like, sitting, like,
Let's
right
talk
next to each
about
other,
it.
and they're like that. So let's talk about it.
Let's
That's
talk
gonna
about
be
it.
our phrase. Let's talk about it. Like, you know how Trixie and Katya, I'm sure they have a phrase. I just don't know.
Many
Yeah,
phrases.
so I was just, let's talk about it. That was so cute. Oh my God, on the spot.
You said on the spot, off the dome. So yeah. But I think a lot of people can benefit from listening to this podcast in the sense like it does give a different perspective. Like I said, I try to see things from a full view. I try not to think about just negative things or just praise or just think everything's positive because truly it's a mix. And I feel
will say
like
you do open my mind up sometimes.
Really?
You do tell me like, oh, like why don't you like that person? They haven't like really done anything to you. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that is kind of true. Like that's how I felt about a bunch of like the
yeah.
other town gays.
Oh yeah, that town.
And now you like talk to me about it, so I was like, oh, I never really thought about it like that. So
yeah,
you definitely are one to like open a mind up, and I feel like I'm one to have opinions that I feel like a lot of people have. So I feel like
Yeah.
we're kind of like the good mix.
Yeah, no, seriously,
Yeah.
it's very well balanced, and I
Yeah.
think that's like
Because I feel like I let you in on like, oh my God, like that's so true. I didn't think about it, and it's like vice versa.
Right.
So,
It is, and also too, like, I think because we are well balanced, but we also have a lot of similarities,
Yeah.
and I feel like we work really well as like just friends, as partners in crime, as
Partners.
baddies in trouble, partner one and problem 2, which
partners.
oh bitch no, oh bitch no, I'm single. No. Oh my god, kicks entire set.
It falls down.
Literally. But yeah, also we like are definitely gonna be talking about some crazy things. I
Yeah,
think
especially that happen in this metro city. I'm sure they happen in
oh
other
my
metro
god,
cities.
they have to.
Not
and-
just in the United States of America, but like I'm
Right.
sure like
even in
Canada,
different countries,
Colombia, Spain.
Yeah, and also you know what's crazy, y'all? So we have a notebook. I got this notebook from, well, a professor literally not too long ago. And it literally called the agenda. It just has agenda on it and it's rainbow. And so when we were coming up with this, I literally was like, I really want to do a podcast. We've talked about it plenty of times before. And why did I say ow? I think I saw that you got her and I said ow.
Just
yeah. No, yeah, trying. No, so yeah, like I literally, and this is what's crazy is that we literally were like sitting here like, we really should just talk about everything.
Yeah.
Like, but in a perspective that's like, it's the gay community, it's us, it's we, it's me, it's
There's
you.
just a lot of straight people that have podcasts and like YouTube channels just like talking, but like as a gay person when you watch that it's kind of unrelatable, I guess you could say.
1,000%.
Because it's just like it comes from a place of just like the heterosexual mind, and it's
Yeah.
always good to come from, being gay, like what it's like to think like us, like as you could say. And I'm sure straight people are honestly curious too, like what it's like to tap into the mind of like a gay person.
Oh yeah, and they'd be asking questions.
Oh yeah, especially the curious ones.
Yeah,
My number is.
They really. Back to what we were even saying, because I swear we go off in tangents, and it's
That's what makes it funny.
It is. It's hilarious. I mean, the ones sometimes they just get really played out.
Yeah.
We just go off. But anyway, so we wanted to like give y'all a little tap into what we're going to be literally talking about topics wise, because we had
Should we give,
so
like, a few
many ideas.
examples?
Oh, we're gonna give like a good 30, I think, because
Okay.
there's quite literally. I sat down, but we did collectively go over these.
Yeah, we were on FaceTime for like what, an hour and a half?
Yeah, talking about all these topics. But also, too, like, we sat with this for a couple days, even being like, what else really does...
Yeah. And we're going to have, like, some of our friends come on the podcast if they're wanting to.
Yeah,
like,
if they're wanting to.
Get, like, their opinion on it. So I feel like that would be kind of cute.
Right, it would be. And also, too, we're open to all types of, like, connection. Like, we want to be able to, like, talk with other people who are gay and creating or whatever the case is and has this opinion that wants to be heard, or and like I don't know, at least to me, I'm just gonna be honest, I don't think this is an argumentative podcast at all.
No, my God, no.
This is like literally just commentary.
We just start fighting.
No, literally mid sentence.
I don't know, you would roast me alive.
I have that tendency.
Yeah,
no,
I've seen it.
Seen it live.
Going down the line.
You're going down. Yep.
I was next,
you.
so I walked away.
Said, now where are you going, bitch? Get back here. No.
There was alcohol involved, so.
I mean, yeah, and that's the other thing. You're gonna hear some of these topics and be like, "Damn, bitch," but you know what?
But they're relatable.
They're
That's
so
like the good
relatable,
thing.
and also it's so real. Like, I don't think that's exactly why this episode is titled "The Real Gay Agenda," because this is quite literally we're just literally talking, but like keeping it honest, keeping it real,
Right.
but also being sensitive to certain things that clearly, some, when you hear a beat, you hear a beat.
Right, off the record.
Off the record, but also on the record.
Because he's doing that off the record, probably because I'm just not understanding what he's throwing down. He has to be like off the record. So I'll be like, gay, gas,
Gas.
gay gas.
I don't even know what I said, actually. But yeah, so some ideas of these episodes are going to be things surrounding relationships, things surrounding love, hookup
Friends.
culture, friends, yeah.
Straight friends, gay friends.
Gay friends.
Relationships, even with family members.
Right.
Like,
literally club life, party life.
party drugs, because that has to be talked about.
Yeah, that does.
Alcohol.
And other things that honestly relate to the gay experience. And also, too, I wanted to do a couple, and intertwine, I think, some psychological perspective into some things that I feel like I'm seeing. But also, too, remind you, I am still a student at heart. I study psychology all the time. So I'm have not a well-versed around in what I'm thinking about these things. But I do say, don't hold it to me, bitch. Like,
right.
At the end of the day, this is an interpretation of psychological perspective, right? So we're gonna talk about some of these episode titles, or at least ideas. Again, these are
We're
more
gonna use
specific.
some of our examples, but we're going to change the names up, which is why I have the computer here because I'd be forgetting in like 5 minutes. So.
But also too,
we just gotta like be careful. I think make it kind of spicy.
I just don't want to be an issue. That's it. I just don't want to be an issue. Ah! What?
I'm not gonna be an issue.
And there we go. Bird sound 1. That one, I don't really know what bird that would be, but that one was a crow. I'm screaming. Okay. Also, I'm very much an ad lib person. I just be talking sometimes, and it'd be random as hell.
Ad lib.
Yeah, basically.
What's that Doja Cat song?
Yeah.
Ad lib.
I don't even know the song, girl.
Ad lib.
I don't even pay attention like
it's
that.
Like, she's like rapping, and then she goes ad lib.
Oh, I know. I've heard that the audio for it, but I have not.
I don't
know the song.
It's like a feature.
It probably is, yeah. But it could be hers. I don't know. Anywho, so some episode topics, like literally specifically, could be like seeking validation. Like, why are we as gay people always doing that? Why does it feel so kind of like natural and almost like now it seems like it's not really talked about like that? Like, we talk about it, yeah, but like, not really. We kind of avoid it by doing other things. We all know what those things are.
That will be talked about.
That will be talked about.
We can't give you everything in the first few episodes.
Yeah, no. This has to be a long conversation.
We have enough shit for like 3 years, right?
Quite literally. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, well, what's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I think mine, honestly, my favorite curse word is another us going on a rabbit trail.
Right. No, literally. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No, my favorite curse word? I love the F word, the gay F word. That's controversial.
Yeah.
It is.
That one we shouldn't say.
But off the record. No, I'm just kidding. You can throw it in there. But, because I know a lot of gay people relate. They love that word. Around your friends. Do not say that at another gay person you don't know, because then it is a slur.
Especially a straight person saying that. Like, you will get bopped.
My cousin one time asked me, she was like, can I say the word? And I was like, yeah, of course. But she's like such an ally.
You gave her some permission. Just some.
Just some. Just like that one time.
Yeah. Just that one time. It's okay. I feel like, yeah. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. That's crazy. Some of these topics are like I said, like seeking validation, how to validate yourself, fashion, attachment in gay community. Like, oh my god, that's gonna be one.
Yeah.
Development of the gay identity, toxic people and relationships.
I feel like social structure. Too,
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god.
Being, I don't want to say like popular, but like being like well known in the gay community is such a big thing in big cities like this one.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I guess you could say
Yeah.
It's like such a big thing. So
Yeah.
getting your name out, and it's not always a bad thing. You want to network.
Yeah, and it can be a bad thing.
It can be a bad thing, but not always.
Yeah. You have to navigate, and that's
you get
another
people
thing.
start rumors, then it's like, I didn't even know I did that.
Right.
I didn't know I had an orgy at my apartment.
I'm screaming.
There was an orgy and I wasn't even invited at my own apartment.
I'm screaming.
Where was I?
Where were you? Where were you?
Upstairs.
Sleeping. Slept. But yeah, that's literally what happened.
What are you making the dogs howl?
What? Oh, that was, yeah. Oh no, not these dogs. Okay. Anyway, also things like talking about polyamory and like,
and monogamy.
Yeah, and monogamy, and talking about like what we think and also what is like seen.
Right.
And also like things like growing up dealing with shame because of our identities and things like that. Also talking about like
insecurities.
Yeah, oh my god, that's another great one to talk about. Also things like more sexually explicit stuff like bathhouses
Fetishes.
Yeah. And kinks.
I have none of those, by the way. I'm very I
Yeah?
to get fucked.
I think that could be a kink. No, for like
What is that called?
obsessive.
Nymphomaniac?
Honestly, girl, I don't even know right now. I can't. You couldn't even ask me.
I will drink to that.
You couldn't even ask me, and I couldn't even tell you. Yeah.
You don't know.
Wait, do we have to take an intermission? I think we have to take an intermission for ice.
Oh.
Ice.
I know that shit melted quick. Well, I mean, it's gonna melt again.
Well, it'll be cold.
Mine is cold.
Is it? You just poured freshly. How is it cold if it wasn't cold before? Anywho, see how many tangents had just happened in the past 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
We gotta tighten up on that. We gotta tighten it
But I
up.
feel like it's interesting.
Right.
You just cut it out.
Yeah, or not. Yeah. But also other things like Peter Pan syndrome, which is such a big thing that I feel like almost every gay experiences. And if you don't know what that is, wait for the episode. If not, you can look that up. But I feel like, you'll want some opinions,
What kind
so
of shade was that?
that was no, that's the turning into night mode. I don't know why. I hate when that happens.
It's kind of satisfying.
Right. And then also talking about other things like low self-image and like masculinity versus femininity and like how the spectrum of that is and how gender expression may look like and how
Gay pride.
right, gay prides, our experiences, our
Oh my God, you just
craziest
had
nights
one.
out. Oh my God. And actually
And I couldn't go because I had to work.
Yeah.
Because I'm like professional optician.
Oh, okay.
Technician.
That's what we're calling her now? No, I'm kidding, no.
That is my job title.
No, literally, that is actually legally the job title that's on my taxes.
Well, it's actually sales associate, but
You're a liar. You lie all the
I
time.
had to get out of the camera. You see me on the
You
side.
had to leave. You said I can't scream it over my mouth like that. Oh my God. Hilarious.
I actually got a concussion. You just continue.
Yeah, I'm like, well, anyway. Back to this topic. And I start talking back to myself. No.
Oh my God, I know, right? Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, it's very crazy. That's the
Just
other
do
voice.
another voice.
Right, just doesn't.
But anyway,
I'm not saying. Oh my God! If this is not the most chaotic first episode I have
But
ever,
I love.
ever in my whole life, and trust me, y'all, I have done many fucking projects. Oh, he's cackling. Call him a cackle. No.
Now you say, oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was
There's so many stories I have to tell you. Okay.
Oh my God.
So-
oh my God. It is like,
Wait.
next episode's gonna be like a surprise episode
Yeah,
for
no
me.
one's gonna know actually
This
what
is
the first
literally
episode's
gonna be like real, like honest. This is gonna be like the honest reaction because everyone loves my reactions. So I have such a reactive.
We actually need to
face.
bring another light out here so that you can be reacted.
Well, why don't we change this light?
Is it brighter? That's not bright at all. That's not bright at all. That does nothing.
It literally stayed the same
nothing.
color.
Because it's not. There needs more intensity. Leave
How
that.
do I like
I have to cut this episode. No, I'm kidding.
see this? Oh, babe.
That's a blinking one. Just put it to white and then we get. Do you have like a lamp that you have? Or something?
This
Yeah,
is
unplug
fine.
and plug in. It's okay.
I don't have a.
No single light at all. What about this? No, because that's.
You're able to turn
Yeah.
that thing on.
Yes,
No, I hope
look at
your
those
phone
lamps.
is
Look at those
charging.
lamps right there.
You said you are a
You are a
liar.
liar. We're gonna have to take an intermission,
Okay.
and we'll be right back. On the first fucking episode. It took you 4 fucking seconds. 4 fucking seconds to piss me off. We're back. Okay, the lighting looks worse. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you know what else we're gonna talk about? Demon twinks.
Specifically.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that one. Also, Snapchat. We're not dumb. We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
I see your snaps for.
girl, you're crazy, and we may be. No.
And what about it?
also-
Everyone does it.
Yeah, and also things like being like either shady in like reading versus just being a straight bitch, or being like a mega fucking rude person. Like we don't. Yeah, like there's a lot to talk about that.
I have been called that.
Yeah, and also things like, girl, the list goes on. Deal breakers and icks when dating. So also things like the roster, situationships. What's the difference between a situationship, a relationship, and
And
the
a
other
ship.
bullshit, and the ship. Yeah, the ship itself. Also things like coming out, nutrition, judgment in the gay
Oh
culture.
my God.
Also things like about self-awareness, because girl, some people have too much and some people have too little. Also matching energy, you know, really crazy sex stories, really crazy club stories, really crazy all types of stories. And really like everything gay. Like that's really the gist of it. Everything gay. But also really fucking like funny and real.
Yeah, and
Like girl,
relatable.
we're gonna bust jokes. We're gonna be
Yeah, we're gonna have some
talking.
of our straight friends hopefully on here too.
That would be
That would be like
interesting.
interesting.
Getting
'cause I
their
feel like, yeah,
perspective.
because I'm honestly, I've always been interested in what it's like to be a woman.
No, yeah, 1000%. I agree.
I would like love to know what it feels like to have a vagina.
Oh.
That's not like,
Oh.
wanting to be trans, no hate, but like I'm just very curious.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is it the same thing? So yeah, I hope that everyone who is excited to hear some of these things tunes back in. We are going to wrap up this episode, but this is really just getting to know us, introduction. We have many more things to talk about, things that y'all can, you know, kind of learn about us more too. And we're gonna give it to y'all, but also to this is a temporary setting. Yeah, also to.
Or is it?
Well, no, girl. It could be, but it couldn't be. But
Watch, we get so big we move to LA.
I'm screaming.
New York City.
It says, I want to move
Boston.
to Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. But, yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's episode. I also think, too, y'all gonna have a lot of time and energy and things like that to influence the podcast and kind of like give your opinions, give some type of like, you know, you can give conversation to whatever we're talking about. And the bottom of whichever platform you're listening on, Spotify specifically has like an option where you can, you know, we'll put a Q&A question or something, or be like, what do y'all want to hear about next? Or what is the first thing y'all would love to hear? And y'all can influence it. We also have our own email account for anyone who wants to send us stuff to be like, oh yeah, like this was my experience with that particular topic that y'all talked on. And, you know, we can always revisit stuff and talk about things and even put in like a segment in the beginning talking about like, or wherever, talking about different things like.
See a ghost.
No, I got scared because you looked back. Anyway, yeah, talking about things that y'all would like us to know about or whatever, right? So, I hope you guys are interested and ready for this journey. It has officially begun.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So,
I can't
yes.
wait.
But yeah, we're gonna put a little plug for our socials in the bio section for this episode, as well as the
so it's more like your
Yeah.
socials.
no, our own personal socials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have more socials than I do.
Oh,
Don't you
yeah.
have like a Twitter?
I have a lot, but I don't really use my Twitter like that.
For porn.
No, really? Well, kinda. It's not
That's
most
another
times.
topic.
That is another
Twitter porn
topic.
versus Pornhub porn.
That's
This
another
video
thing.
isn't sponsored.
But it could be. No. Also, too, we're gonna start kind of having a different structure with things, I'm sure, as we keep going. So, I'm just ready. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
It's so
I can't
fun.
wait.
Also, too, follow me at JVMS_ANTHVNY. I couldn't even fucking remember how to
That was
spell.
a lot.
I know. It was a lot.
Change it to James.
That's probably taken. That's probably taken. So yeah, that's my Instagram. Also, I think almost all of my platform stuff is that. Also, JAIME Music. You can look that up. That's on my SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, all that.
Mine is my first and last name. Simple
And what
as
is that?
Oh yeah, I forgot. People don't know that.
Oh.
Rate it.
Huh?
Rate it.
Mm.
It's like a 6.
I thought it was like a 5. You said, okay, well, next.
Mine is Kyle Broyles, KYLE BROYLES. Just pretend it's right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Right, that it just popped up magically.
yeah, I like envision it. Schizophrenia.
Skit. On that note, we're going to wrap it up, but join us for the next episode. I'm super excited.
Oh my god. You get to see my
And
real reaction.
I know. And because honestly, y'all don't know what the topic of this next episode is going to be yet,
I'm gonna get to meet
but
that.
it's a surprise, but it's also like, we'll see if it's posted first. We'll see. Okay. Well, it's been real. It's literally been real.
Let's talk about it. How did that go?
I heard the echo across the river, bitch. I'm
Just around the
screaming.
river bend.
It literally did.
Oh my god.
I'm screaming. Okay. Well, see y'all later. Deuces.